My name is Voza Rivers, and to all of the viewers, this has been a very, very special occasion with the Greater Harlem Chamber of Commerce, the Harlem Arts Alliance, and the Marriott Marquis Hotel. We just launched a conversation about the importance of tourism. Conversation about the importance of tourism to the city of New York and also specifically to Harlem. We had various representatives from the city, state, and federal entities, including Tim Zagat, famous for the Zagat Guide, and more importantly, he serves as chair of the advisory board of the New York State I Love New York Tourism Committee. George Fertitta, President and CEO of NYC and Company, the marketing arm of New York City to the world. And in addition to that, we gave a very special award to Kate Levin, the current Commissioner of the Department of Cultural Affairs, to tell Kate, thank you for the support that the city has received from the Department of Cultural Affairs. I had the pleasure also of chairing a panel that included Ken Knuckles, President and CEO of the Upper Manhattan Empowerment Zone, and also the Vice Chair of the New York City Planning Commission, Jonelle Proco, President and CEO of the world-famous Apollo Theater, Melba Wilson, famous for Melba's Restaurant on Adam Clayton Powell Jr. Boulevard, and Melba's 125 in the Harlem State Office Building. And then lastly, Mary Wittenberg, President and CEO of the New York Roadrunners. All of the panelists provided introspection, context about what they do, what their respective organizations do, how they assist the greater economy of New York City, then more specifically, how they impact and give back to the communities of the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, in Staten Island, and of course Manhattan. So to all of the 200 plus attendees this evening, we had a wonderful exchange of information by experts in the field of tourism. When you talk about tourism, what we're talking about is the #1 economic engine in New York City. And if that is the case, and 52 million people visited New York this year and left over $1 billion, we need, as New Yorkers, to have a better understanding of how tourism works. What happens when the Apollo opens its doors and there are people lined up who come from all over the world to visit Harlem? Then the next night there's the Apollo Amateur Hour, and people from the community, they're there in standing room only. It keeps the economy growing. We heard earlier 50 people are employed by the Apollo on any given day. But when there are special events, they can have as many as 250 employees. That helps the economy. Those dollars are spent in our communities, and it multiplies fivefold. So what is important to all New Yorkers to understand, if the #1 economy in New York is tourism, we better be in the game. Thank you.